Our final guest today is a big boy. He's probably the biggest dog that we have available for adoption right now, weighing in at about 116 pounds. And he is a super strong dog. He's a Cane Corso or Cane Corso, depending on how you prefer to say it. He's about 3 years old, and he did come to us as a stray. And while he might look like a super confident guy, he actually is a very timid guy. He's friendly, but he is still learning to trust people. So he's looking for a family that has experience with his breed. That's going to be a requirement for him. No young kids. So he's just looking for that family that can be very patient with him, kind of go at his pace. He's a little head shy, fast movements, things like that are a little bit startling for him, but he does have a lot of potential, and our staff has been taking it nice and slow with him, and he's slowly kind of warming up. He's engaging with the volunteers, and he's really making a lot of good progress. But again, it's not something that's going to be instantaneous. It's, taking it nice and slow and going at his pace. He is food motivated. He takes food very nicely, very gently, considering how big he is. Loves chicken and cheese and all of those things. And, given his size, it's understandable that he's going to be working on things like polite leash walking and manners. He's been doing really well with that thus far. Doesn't really jump up, pulls a little bit on the leash. He has a nice sit. It can take him a minute to get there, but he does have that. So he is making really good progress here. He is another one of those dogs where you want to read the medical. He has entropion in both eyes, which is a condition where your eyelids actually grow inward instead of outward. So when he's blinking and things like that, it's actually his eyelashes are scratching his eyes. So he's getting some medication for things like that, and that's why his eyes look a little goopy and red at times, but that's something that his owner is going to want to think about, that surgical repair and things like that. So again, you can talk to our vet staff, you can get medical records to take to your personal vet to kind of figure out how that's going to work out, but something to consider if you're thinking about making Trey part of your family. And if that's the case, you're going to want to go to visit fcac.as.me to book that appointment to meet with him. If you want any of that medical information ahead of time, you can always send us an email and ask for that at animalcontrol@frederickcountymd.gov.